It's the big show.
And tell.
All right, this week's big show and tell. I'm gonna go this week. I think Brett went last week. This week, we're going into the archives. This is probably from about 1984, and it features one of my favorite wrestlers. I'm not one of my. I wouldn't say he's my favorite wrestler. One of my favorite wrestlers, but he is one of my favorite wrestlers to laugh at. And that is famous wrestling brother, wrestling sibling, wrestling poet, Leaping Lanny Poffo. Before Randy Savage went to WWF, he wrestled in Memphis, Tennessee with Jerry Lawler, yada, 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 in Memphis. And wherever Randy went, he always brought Lanny with him. Like, he always got his brother a job. So Lanny was one of the, underneath baby faces in Memphis. And I guess he had bought this suit of armor along with a sword, a long sword, and a shield that said LP with a little seal, the Poffo seal, the Poffo family seal. And I'm going to play this clip. This is from Memphis Television. There is no setup for it. It just comes. They come out of a commercial break, and here's Leapin' Lanny. So I'm going to play this clip of Sir Lanny.
Wrestling fans have changed their minds about the Macho Man. They turn their hopeful eyes to me to ask me what's my plan. They wonder if we'll team again or will I disappear. They ask me if I'm jealous that my brother makes them cheer. Gather round me, wrestling fans, and listen to my story. Through my love for great days past, I fight for fame and glory. Big fish have eaten little fish since history began, and underneath this armor is a very hungry man. Now, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert holds the international belt, while Jimmy Hart is stacking all the cards that Eddie's dealt. Their temporary victories are soon to be erased. Their belt will find its home around Sir Lanny Poffo's waist. As I, with regal splendor, come in marching to the ring, to the beat of different drummers than the modern singers sing. When Hart and Gilbert crumble and the victory is mine, I'm just a drop in the ocean, but glory how I shine.
You can't see the clip, but he is triumphant. He's standing on a hill in front of a castle. I don't know. I bet you we could Google like castles in Memphis, Tennessee, and find the castle he's standing in front of.
It's got to be a medieval times.
This is very much a medieval times outfit. Actually, I looked into it. I did some more research, and he did wrestle in the armor in early 1987. WWF had a series of bunkhouse battle royals. Mike, do you know what the rules of a bunkhouse match are?
No.
A bunkhouse match. It's a match where the wrestlers come to the ring wearing like dressed for a fight, not wearing like wrestling boots and trunks.
Like Billy Corgan famously said, "Come as you are."
That was not Billy Corgan, Brett. That was a great man. Anyway, so like, it was like a Dusty Rhodes kind of match where he would come out wearing his like cowboy boots and his jeans, and they'd have a regular old bunkhouse brawl, baby.
Yeah, it's like how a street fight is a street fight because someone's wearing jeans.
Right.
Yeah.
So WWF did a few bunkhouse battle royals with, they had like Blackjack Mulligan dressed as a cowboy. And I think there was somebody who was like a football player. So they were wearing like their football jersey. But here comes Leapin' Lanny wearing a full suit of armor in a bunkhouse match. And he loses. He does not win. It does not help him. He can't, as you said, he cannot leap when he's wearing his
he's not even thrown over the top rope. He's just tipped.
Yeah. but he revealed that the armor was not a very, it was a cheap armor. It was a cheap costume. And the series of bunkhouse battle royals had reduced it to crumpled tinfoil. So he had to retire that. But honestly, I think one of the great lost gimmicks.
The Wrestling Club with Darren and Brett. We've got a show that you'll never forget.